there everybody, my name is Kate and welcome to my channel, Trinergy Awakens Naturally. I'm going super spook this morning. I'm on my way to my chiropractor and yeah, I'm blind as a bat if I can't have my sunglasses on, so forgive the shade if you will. I was just listening to someone and she was talking about grief and love. You can't have love without pain, and I really, felt the need to, I'm going to jump in with making a video right quick, because that's the changing paradigm, is that Earth has, the consciousness of Earth has been very much rooted in learning love through pain, through grief, through loss, through all of these tragic ways, and the new paradigm says that we understand that love is love and is everywhere, and we are collaborative, we're kind, we want for others what we want for ourselves. And not many of us want to be left out in the cold, abused, or tortured in some way or treated terribly. We don't. So if we understand that truly the new paradigm invites us, the age of Aquarius invites us, takes us there, with or without our consent, that the paradigm is changing and switching up to we love others as ourselves because we've learned how to love ourselves. And unfortunately, in the age of Pisces, when we were really, overly controlling, overly overbearing, and just over the top on trying to manipulate people's ideas, their thoughts, their movements, their money, their emotions, their kids, their cats, their car, their whatever we could. That's the old paradigm, and we haven't fully made the shift into the higher consciousness as an entire planet. However, that's where we're headed. And so the days of having to learn through brutality what love is, that's some bullshit, that it's time to let it go. We don't have to. However, when we have been in those tragic situations and we have been put up on the chopping block and treated terribly, or we've done that to someone else, however we're giving and receiving this terrible misunderstanding of what love is, we need to grieve, absolutely, and we will definitely feel those pain points of I had something and now I do not, and I am upset about it. I'm angry, I'm scared, I'm lonely, I feel abandoned, whatever. I had my innocence as a child and now I do not, and I'm pissed about it. Or I had my car and now I do not. I mean, whatever it is that we had an attachment to. And part of what the old paradigm is about and was about, and where we're in that transition period, is that we've mistaken, the old paradigm helps us and guides us into mistaking love and codependency and attachment. They're not all the same thing. Truly loving someone and companioning with them and calling that love, when we're controlling them and we're mean to them, they're mean to us, or we have this contentious relationship and we say we love each other, that's not truly what love is. That's codependency and attachment of some kind, because pure love, think about it, pure love says, I accept you as you are, come as you are, and show up being that, and I love you. It does not mean, this is where some way big confusion comes in, is that it does not mean, not even the tiniest bit, 333, thank you, it doesn't mean even the slightest bit that we take somebody's bullshit, that, I can love you from way over here. This isn't about love, or it is about love. Let's look at it both ways. It's not about love in that I don't love someone because I won't tolerate their abusive behavior. And it is about love to say that I love myself enough and I love you enough not to perpetuate an old paradigm and a dying system that I'm going to just keep helping you misunderstand, that where you're missing your own divinity, or I'm going to help you help me, misunderstand my divinity. That's codependency, it's toxic, it's narcissistic sometimes. I mean, it's all on a continuum. But pure love says, I accept you how you are and love you anyway. It does not mean we're going to be friends. We're not necessarily going to be playing family. We may not be married anymore. We may not be in a direct relationship with one another. However, I'm not going to hate you, and I'm not not going to do things to destroy you because of my lack of understanding what love is and what codependency and attachment is. Those are things that are very much related to an old paradigm, an old understanding, and an old way of human behavior that, yeah, we're switching up out of that. And there's a whole lot of people that are not moving consciously into 5D, and they are very angry about the shifts in the, you know, the vibration and the feelings and all the turmoil on the planet, and, you know, all the bullshit uprising. Like, the machine uprising is huge. If you think about it in terms of the Matrix, you know, the Matrix is screaming. Agent Smith is pissed. I mean, super duper pissed, and does not want to have Neo exterminate him or beat him or overpower him in any way whatsoever. So he tools continuously, looking for the way to, you know, destroy Neo. And the old paradigm is that exact thing, that the Age of Pisces is all about battle. It's all about, you know, me dominating you in its ugliest form, not in its purest form. You know, everything has its polarity. Everything has its good and everything has its bad. It's on a continuum. However, pure love is pure love, and it's a frequency that's up here at the apex of the triangle, not at the base. And it's a very narrow road. It's a very, you know, straight and narrow road to get there. However, trying to manipulate and push people around and, you know, find a new way. If that didn't work, well, I'll try this instead. You know, if we were gonna go complete monster and Agent Smith with it, why don't we instead turn that around to what's the way that I can meet my own needs? What's a stepped up way that I can meet my own needs? And I'm not looking out there to tell you that I hate you, I hate everything about you, or I hate even the smallest part of you, and therefore I must destroy you. You know, Agent Smith was a sentient machine and a robot, if you will. He wasn't a human being. However, we have people that are playing that role deep, you know, deep, and take it very seriously that that's what they're supposed to be doing, and the whole system is going away. And truly, if those people that really are, you know, still deeply plugged into the Matrix, if they could understand that this is changing and the machine wars are going to be over soon anyway, you know, or, you know, Zion is arriving, whether I say so or anybody else says so, or whether I agree or like it or any of that, it's happening. All I have to do is look around the planet and see the destruction of the old paradigm, look up into astrology, read a few, you know, sacred texts that are all saying basically the same thing, that we're ripping out and tearing down this terrible system where we just beat each other to death and learn loving, you know, stuff through grief and pain and all of that, because it's no longer teaching us that. It's teaching us that we get harder, meaner, and faster and longer and wronger in what we do. You know, we're not learning love through that. If we're not learning love, we're learning brutality and taking out more people that I don't want to be doing this. I want to learn love, you know, in the loving way. And we have waves of light workers, starseeds, energy healers, all kinds of people that are working in the light that understand that at a different level. That I'm not here to fight. I'm not here to, you know, get in your business or tell you how to do some stuff. And if I was, I'm not interested in it anymore, because I understand that I'm here to help people understand that the paradigm is changing. We don't have to battle one another. However, when we're in battle, I'm going to shut it down quickly at whatever level I need to do. And that can look, you know, in a couple of ways like it's mean and hateful and I hate you, and it's not. It's that pure love says, I allow you to show up however you show up. But if you're showing up, Buttercup, like a mean and nasty villain and Agent Smith, I'm not here to destroy you, unlike the Matrix. I'm not here to destroy you as a person. I'm here to destroy the bad idea and the paradigm. And I will leave you standing on, you know, your battlefield, wherever you are, showing up and loving from afar, because I don't try to love up on monsters that are kicking me, spitting, hitting, and snitting about what I'm about, because that's a waste of my time and a waste of my resources and a waste of my brain space to try to figure out, well, how can somebody be so mean? Doesn't matter. The degree to which a person hates me is the degree to which they hate themselves. And the degree that I let that bother me is the degree that I hate me too. And I don't want to play that game anymore, because I'm understanding more and more and more that I go complete monster on figuring out the ways that I heal myself and I better myself and I work on my own self-development, and stop trying to put it out there into somebody else's bag of responsibilities that it's their work to do. It is nobody else's work to do. If I feel hatred or some nasty, horrible response or reaction to somebody, that's not their work to do. That's my work to do, to what's wrong with you, and figure it out, because it's not about them. It is about me. Now, people are annoying. They absolutely are. And that's why, oh, I don't want to keep learning the same lesson of, you know, just stop hanging out or around places where our fields, our vibrational fields are just different, and it's going to do nothing but agitate. And you know, it can bring heal. However, why do I want to keep healing a scab that I'm picking? Why don't I just leave that scab alone to heal all the way, and stop picking it open with, you know, trying to play on a place that I don't belong? And it's pretty simple in understanding, not so simple always to execute. However, it never happens through brutality, and we do not have to learn through the grief process in the future that it is leaving. However, for right now, many people are grieving, many people are in places of pain, and we do need to learn how to gain the understanding there. However, continuing to try to punish out there for the pain that we feel in here, that absolutely doesn't work, and that's where we can start to heal our heart. So I'm done with all my stuff for now. Take care of yourselves, and I hope you enjoy your day, whatever part of the day you're in. And remember, get within your skin, because you're divine. It is oh so fine. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye, friends.